Take your fold over elastic and cut it into 4 pieces. And remember, don't stretch out the elastic at all while you're cutting it. And you can see the length for each size on the screen. And these are just estimates, so if you can measure the baby that you're making these for, that would be the best. I'm cutting my pieces to 3.5 inches. And then you can also use any small flower that will cover the top of a baby's foot. I'm using these shabby chiffon flowers from the ribbonretreat.com, and they have a large selection of flowers and great prices. So if you're going to use the same flower, be sure to trim the netting. This is one with the netting on it. And you're going to want to make sure to trim that off so then it will be ready to attach to the elastic. Have your hot glue gun ready, and we're going to glue the elastic to the flower now. So turn your flower over and take one piece of your elastic, and we're going to glue it on the center of the flower. And so you're going to want to play with it just a little bit to see where you want the ends to be. And so I'm going to do about like that. So I'm going to take a little bit of glue on one end of my elastic and then place it where I had it when I was testing it out. And then just one thing to remember, the shabby chiffon flowers are that you can see the netting right through. So if you squeeze down the top to the bottom, you might squish down the petals to the glue. So just be sure to watch for that. So when that's done, put some glue on the other end. And then turn that over and place it down. And that's how it will look. Okay, then take your other elastic and do the same thing again. Test it out. And so this is going to go on the bottom part right here. And so I'm going to put a little bit of glue on one end. And place it. You're going to want to make it a little bit inside like that so our felt circle can go on it. And then bring that around. Put a little bit of hot glue. Okay, so that's how the bottom's going to look. And now all we need to do is just put our felt circle on. And with your felt circle, you want to make sure that it's going to fit. And you can just cut out a circle. So I'm just testing it. Yeah, it's going to fit. And if it doesn't fit, then you can just trim it down with your scissors. And when it's ready, just put hot glue all over the circle, especially the edges. And then carefully place it inside of your sandal. And we're going to want to cover up those elastic ends. And you might want to turn it over and just make sure that the flower petals didn't get glued down. Okay, and that is it. And then go ahead and repeat these steps with your other sandal. These are so adorable on little baby bare feet, and they're a great accessory in the summer. And with how easy they are to make, you can make a pair for every outfit. Remember to check out the fabulous selection right here at theribbonretreat.com, where we carry a huge assortment of beautiful flowers and fold over elastic. Thank you for watching.